All right, in this video, I'm gonna tell you why free coaching never works. It never works. Now, you would think that having everything to gain and nothing to lose is what everybody would want. Seems like the perfect scenario, right? But it's not. Having everything to gain and nothing to lose takes away all the negative consequences. And without negative consequence, why do anything? Like when I say why do anything, I mean, why get out of bed in the morning? Why not eat ice cream and cookies all day? Why would I worry about going to the bathroom? This is horrible. These are horrible ideas. What is it? But why do anything if there's no negative consequence to any action? Why do anything better? Why improve? So this is precisely the reason why free coaching or free anything doesn't work. It's so little valued because there's no negative consequence. There's no skin in the game. When we have risk, stakes, and reward, this is what drives the human psyche. This is what drives us in our mind to keep moving, to keep doing and creating and going and working for the goal that we want, because we don't want the negative consequences of failure. Hell, we're seeking out coaching to improve something that we feel bad or feel that we need to improve. Free coaching gives a person all the tools. It can give you all the tools that you need to create the change, to make something different happen in your life, but you don't execute on it. And the reason that you don't is because it has no real valuable sense to it. It has no value. You've placed nothing on the other side of that scale. It's free. So who cares? If I do it, great. But if I don't, oh well. So when we set up ourselves for that type of scenario, failure is definitely more likely than success. Because we all know doing something different, improving yourself, and becoming more is hard. It takes discipline. It takes consistency. There's going to be days where you don't want to do it. And if you don't have a negative consequence for those days, for those moments when you don't want to get up and do a workout, when you don't want to meditate, or you don't want to do whatever it is that needs to happen for you that day, if there's no negative consequence, we hit the snooze button. If there's no negative consequence, we eat another snack. If there's no negative consequence, we don't do what needs to get done. Free coaching does not work. Will not work. We live in an amazing time in human history. We live in an era of where knowledge is most freely flowing than it's ever been, most accessible to each human being than it's ever been in the history of mankind. Yet and still, we seem to know so little. We seem to do so much less than we could. That gap between our potential and our performance is ever widening, when during this time it seems like we should be closing that gap and we should be narrowing that space. All the information that you need to create a new life, to be prosperous, to be wealthy, to be healthy, all these things, they're online, they're on the internet, they're in the palm of your hand. Hell, they're on your wrist. But yet and still, when it's so widely available, we take it for granted even more so. Because free doesn't mean anything to us. Now, Now, if you place something, if you place stakes in the game, and this is why coaches get paid, is because you have to want it. And if you invest in yourself, if you invest monetary, real, tangible things, you're more likely to be successful because now there's risk. I'm risking this money. I'm risking this thing that I've created with my other time and effort to do something else because the reward is worth so much more than what I invested. I'm willing to keep going. I'm willing to risk this, and it makes you push forward. Without risk, there is no reward. We all know this. It's ingrained. This is why free coaching never works. But investing in a trainer, investing in a life coach, a transformational coach, ontological coaching is what I do. When you invest in these things, then you reap benefits. When you plant the seed, then you reap the reward. What are some of the free things that you've done? The free programs, the free advice, the free classes. What are the free things that you've done in the past that haven't paid off for you? Better question, what are the free things that have paid off for you? And then look at those and see, if you count each one, which one has the longer list. I'm not saying you have to invest in me. I'm not saying you have to work with me or with anybody. But if you want more, if you want to improve your life, if you want to change your reality, you have to put some skin in the game and find someone that can help you do that. So that when you risk that investment, you're more likely to get that reward. Let me know in the comments what programs didn't work for you and why. All right, I like that. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found value in this content and if you want more of it, go ahead and make sure that you like and subscribe. And also, I have another video that you may find valuable right here.